All right, live at 5, it's offer review, and obviously I'm not in Vegas. I'm on vacation visiting Kat's parents, but we're going to do offer review, and before we get into offer review, I want to talk about Lady Deathstrike in this event, and this event actually is a little bit simpler than most of the events that we've had in the past. I want to say I do like it, and very, very easily you can get, or in my opinion, relatively easily, you can get a 4 yellow star Lady Deathstrike and be quite on your way to be getting a 5. Now, one thing I want to point out is that the store lasts several days longer than the event. So the event was 10 days long. The store is actually open for 16 days. And so there's an extra 6 days on the store. Now, there are 3 refreshes every day. So a total 7,500 currency can be spent on Lady Deathstrike for a total of 15 shards, but there's 12,000 awarded throughout the day by completing all the milestones, and actually throughout the entire event, there's a total of 120,000. So I want to say there absolutely is a way of not refreshing the store, getting a lot of Lady Deathstrikes, and I got to give a big shout out to Neuromancer, who made some spreadsheets. Here are the points needed per day. And what this is applying is that you're going to need, about 170 blitz wins per day. Now, I was able to do it in 2 rotations. And the reason that I was able to do it in 2 rotations is actually I created a save squad, 2 save squads around the Pierced Veil. So what I do is I do my normal blitz rotation. I just go through it with my normal save squads. But also, I've created 2 extra teams made up of just characters for the Pierced Veil. And the reason for that is that then you get more points when I'm refreshing. So, like when you do your Blitz refreshes, because normally you just go through it and you do the free, but when you do the 25s, I'd use these 2 teams right here. And I just bang it out, and you get a lot more extra points doing it that way. So what I'm trying to say is that this event to cap out the daily milestones for me was actually relatively easy. All I had to do is do 2 complete rotations, spend the 25s on these, and do my normally daily activities with the raids and the arena matches. And I didn't even have to do 3 sim blitz rotations if you have 30 winning teams. I was able to actually do it in 2 rotations and just do my normal activities. So as far as these types of events that we've had in the past, this is actually way easier than the way that they normally are. I mean, if you remember way back in the day, even before Sim Blitz and like Antivenom, I mean, it was a grind, believe me. And then lastly, so here are the total number of shards that you can get. And the idea here is that you're going to be able to get 12,000 of the candy currency a day, and you can spend 7,500 a day. But then you can just wait and do that for those extra days at the end of the event and let it, because it's the store is going to be there longer. Now, I know I've seen some complaints about people saying that they're kind of annoyed that they have to choose between the Pharaoh Venom costume and Lady Deathstrike, and I guess that is a valid point. It's something that hadn't occurred to me because I place little to no value on these costumes, and in my opinion, that was one of the more bizarre ones, anyways, that I was not necessarily interested in. So yeah, super easy. A lot of free shards there. You can get up to 290, which puts you well over 4 stars and quite on your way to getting almost a 5-star free to play. Again, we have to give credit to where credit's due. I believe this is an excellent event, and Scopely, I largely, this is so well received up here where we have some agency. For me, I'm going to be buying Lady Deathstrike, and then I'm going to be buying like the teal 13s, the 13s that appear to be super scarce. So I'm going to be splitting my resources between those 2. But a lot of people maybe don't even care about Lady Deathstrike. Maybe they're trying to get into Dark Dimension 4. The idea that we have agency and have the option of picking out what we want to do. I mean, there's probably a whole group of people out there that have 0 interest in getting into Dark Dimension 5 right away, and so that this is teal gear is not a priority. Maybe they're focusing on the orange gear or even purple gear, or maybe they're just going to max out Lady Deathstrike. Again, we have to give credit to credit's due. Scopely, I think this is an amazing way of doing events. And this event is relatively easy. It is capped. 120 total thousand candy pieces over the period of the 10 days if you max out the daily milestone. Now we're going to go into offer review. We have some offers that are interesting and we're going to go over it. So the offer over here on the left, I'll just do my boomer valuations right here. We've got 3 Blitz orbs at a value at $1.50, so those are $4.50. A premium orb, which is worth $1, and then we've got a new release Tachyon Warrior, which I believe is Silver Samurai. I value that about $3. You may or may not value it that high, but overall, right here, $4.50, $5.50, $8.50 doesn't quite add up to $10. Now, this other side does add up to $20 US. I'm not going to be buying it, and Scopely, if this was switched around, like the number of gold orbs and the training material orbs, I would pull the trigger on this. I wouldn't even flinch. Problem is I need gold orbs more than training materials at this time. Now, if you're in a situation where you need training materials more than gold orbs, I do think this is reasonable. I'll explain my valuations. 4 gold orbs I value at $8. 8 training materials orbs I value that at $1.50 a piece. So that's almost $12. And so right there, these two add up to $20 US. And then we've got bonus training materials. And then we have an Armory 14 fragments, which has value. I don't place a high value on those orbs. I'm not sure, probably 25 cents to 50 cents, because there's just not a lot of stuff in there, but they are helpful. And then Armory 15s, there is value on these orbs. So if you need training materials more than gold, I'm going to say that this is an offer that makes sense as far as my wonky boomer valuations go. Dual honorable orb offer. This is not this orb right here. This orb right here does have Silver Samurai in it, and that orb right there is the proper orb if you're looking for the characters, which gives a minimum 6, maximum of 180, average of 9. These honorable ones are the event campaign orbs, which has Silver Samurai on the sides and then a random character in the center. Well, the honorable characters, but there's not really that many good characters in there. This is generally perceived to be one of the worst event campaign orbs we've ever had. There's a 14% chance of being a Silver Surfer in that middle slot. So in general, these orbs right here average a little bit more than 5 Silver Samurai shards per orb. My suggestion is, rather than spending $10 or $20 on these two offers, to go and just purchase cores, and I do the 50 refreshes and just play the event with the cores rather than buying the orbs. Let's move on. Lab Experiments Big Bundle. Now, I feel that I'm not going to be buying any of these. I'm just going to put this out here. I feel like the main purchaser of these offers right here for the candy right here are going to be people that are pushing into Dark Dimension 5, and they're going to be gobbling up. Oh, you see what I did there? They're going to be gobbling up all of this teal gear with that. I mean, there's going to be a group of people that, already got Lady Deathstrike, already maxed out. They don't care about the costume, and they're not going to buy any Lady Deathstrike. They're going to buy exclusively all the teal gear, and that's kind of what these offers are designed around. They're for people that are trying to push into Dark Dimension 5 first. They're going to buy all of these offers, and then they're going to exclusively buy teal gear with that. So I'm not gonna do that. I do get it. Okay, T2 ISO 8 starter pack. Oh boy. In some strange world, I know they're going to sell a bunch of these, and I'm not going to be purchasing these myself. Here's the problem. Even if you're in an alliance that is doing well in the Doom raids like every day, and you're getting a lot of the blue ISO materials, the problem is that when it's awarded to you in orbs, and then when you open the orbs, you just have an inherent deficiency of blue ions. They just short you on the ions, and that's what this right here is. And I'm sure they're going to sell a ton of these. I'm just not going to do it. I think they're going to sell a bunch of these. I've bought this in the past. I understand. I think I bought this once before, and it got me. I know. It basically was enough to take one character up to blue 3. If this is the same offer, and I believe it's a very similar. Anyways, I'm not going to get involved in this. This is a Kraken snack. I'm sure they're going to buy these automatically, and they're just because everybody that has it, we have an abundance of the ISOs and not enough ions. It's the way it is right there. Mega Orb Super Bundle. Okay, what we have here, we have a total of 4 Mega Orbs. I value those Mega Orbs at $5 a piece, so that's $20 right there. Then we have a Gold Orb at $2. And then we have a Red Star Orb at $1.50, and then we've got a 14 and a 15. So I'm not going to be buying this because for me, and I think a lot of veteran players find that these Mega Orbs most of the time just end up being Ultimus food and we get duplicates. But I could see a lot of players that are trying to get bulk shards that don't have all of their characters maxed out. If you're looking for bulk shards, this may be a relatively good value because typically, I mean, anchor pricing on a Mega Orb is $20, and this right here has 4 orbs, and so I personally recommend $5 a piece on this. So this does fall underneath the boomer valuations, but my goodness, this is clearly better than buying 1 Mega Orb for $20, which is the anchor pricing. This is literally four Mega Orbs, a Gold Orb, Red Star Orb, and then a 14 and a 15. Although my valuation doesn't quite add up to $30, it comes out to about 22, 21. I don't know what I value those. Maybe we're not quite at $25 here. But anyways, do what you got to do. Tier 15 gear mystic offer. So anchor pricing on these is $1.50 a piece. We've got 16 here. What I do like about this offer right here is that it's not random. Now, what I don't like about this offer is that earlier this week, for about an hour in the game, gear tier 15 pieces, or at least half of them, were farmable for about an hour. It's very clear to me that Scopely has intentions to make these hard node farmable in the future, and we got a glimpse of that. Now, that was a mistake. It was not meant to be live, right? But it's I think this is where at the final end of gear tier 15, and they're going to loosen up the scarcity and they're going to make them available in hard nodes. So I would hold off on this unless this is an absolute necessity for you. Like, for example, this is the last pieces that you need to get XYZ character, let's say Ebony Maw, up and running, and you can finish Dark Dimension 4 and get Dormammu. I get it, but I'm calling it now based on just logic and the new current chase for endgame players is teal gear. They're gonna make gear tier 15 farmable at some point, and they accidentally showcased for that earlier in this week. I believe 2 days ago, it was live in the game for about an hour where we could actually farm a good percentage of these pieces. Tough as Nails Orb offer. If you're looking for Lady Deathstrike, I believe this is these are the proper orbs. I recommend buying this offer rather than buying these if you're just trying to get Lady Deathstrike. I believe the purpose of these orbs right here and these offers is just to get teal gear. But if you're looking for Lady Deathstrike, right here, this is the traditional character offer, which is minimum 6, maximum 180, average is a little bit more 9. I value these orbs at $3 a piece, so we got 9 orbs there for $27. T4 ability materials offers. This is a Kraken snack. They have sold this for cheaper, but basically you're going to be able to upgrade an ability on a character. 250 is more than enough to do an ability for $35. I'm not going to be buying this. I'm sure a lot of people will, but that's not for me. ISO 8 energy offer. Briefly, I'm agreeable to this offer. I don't buy it. I like offers that have the energy, not so much the offers that have the orbs, because the energy was reworked 2-3 patches ago. And so this is an okay offer. I'm going to say this is like a C- offer. Do what you got to do. Golden Bundle, this is garbage. At the end of the day, I value gold orbs at $2 a piece. So this is about $14. Plus then we've got $5, $19 at best. Not even close to $35. Again, more favorable to this type of offer here that has the green energy versus the orbs. I think this offer is trash. I think that's trash. Again, I believe the offer at the very top, like if you look at this, $20 for 8,000 fragments. I mean, this is just way better up here, right? Right here. If you're looking for training materials, look, for $20, you're going to get way better. But the valuation actually makes sense on this offer right here if you need training materials. What I'm experiencing right now, personally, my account, is that I just need lots of gold. And it seems to me that, yes, training materials is a severe bottleneck for a lot of players. I understand that. It's not as bad as it was 6 to 9 months ago. And mostly I believe that's because of the skill military training orb event that it happens on a monthly basis. So this is garbage. Basically, endless energy bundle. I value this 3,000 energy at $15. Hard to say that this is worth $10. If you're pushing for level 80 or you want to take advantage of double drops, fine. Pack of Shame, yeah, blitz a lot. You won't have to buy that. Right here, Ultimate Orb Frenzy. I value these at $2 a piece, 12 bucks. Premium orbs at $1 a piece, so that's $6 at $18. Nope. And let's see if there's anything else. Oh, I want to bring this up. I think this is an okay deal still. It's not a great deal. I think it's an okay deal. But Scopely, what are you doing? My God, this used to be a 175 cores, and they raised it to 200. Now, my recommendation from yesterday still stands on that. They, if you're refreshing the 100s, this is a better deal. But by absolutely, the 50s are a better deal than this. Plus, there's some small benefit to having the blitz refreshes for the event, although I'm finding the event to be relatively easy and not having to blitz a ton for sure. So, Scopely, why are you scamming us with your price, man? Come on, man. Drop it back to 175. Anyways, it is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep on giving. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.